Hi, this is Elite Dangerous, and I'm aboard 1975. Welcome. This is a video in which a lot goes on. It gets very lit. There's so much going on in system I couldn't believe. This game has become so much more active in the past few weeks. It's been absolutely phenomenal and amazing. People have been playing this game that I didn't think I'd see ever playing this game ever again, which is great. There's also the return of an old favourite thing of mine, which I've got to admit I didn't expect to see. That is angry keyboard warriors angry at piracy. Yes, this turned up on one of the Reddit threads for Elite Dangerous, on the main Reddit forum for Elite Dangerous, not the Xbox one but the main one, and we had a good chuckle about it. My favourite bit is when it says that we lack self-esteem in real life, which was beautiful. Dark Hour responded with a very sensible response. My response was a little less sensible, but I'll bring in my response later. And yeah, like I say, Al did a really good job of responding in the correct manner for the Dark Marauders, because we are space pirates that enjoy robbing people in Elite Dangerous, and some people don't like that. This is a fight that I had while I was pirating in Malanja. The collector said, do you fancy a 1v1? And I said, sure. I'm in a pirate ship though, do you want me to go get another medium? And he was like, no, that'll do fine. So I was like, oh, okay, because it's a bit of an odd ship to be 1v1ing against, because, you know, I just have two beam lasers, one overcharged, one efficient, both thermal vent, so I cool down very nicely. And I've also got two fixed missiles, one enzyme and one FSD missile, which, if you don't know, is the not so great version of the Grom bomb. But it is a AX missile rack, so it's got lots of ammo. And oddly, it's a small, not a medium, just because, yeah, it was one I had engineered lying around and I wanted to put an FSD missile on this ship. So at some point I may swap it out for a size 2. But as the other ship dropped in, I got to thinking that this might well be... At the top! Yeah, you don't need to be Abu Akbar to realise this was a trap, and this was the collector's plan all along, was to have the Anaconda drop in. Now my dilemma is there's a vet in this wing. It's a wing of 4, and I only actually have seen 3 of them to this point, so I don't even know what the 4th ship is. But I knew there was a vet floating around, and it's a vet I've fought against on many occasions in the past that will tear this poor little pirate ship a new one. The Anaconda though, I wasn't that worried about. My focus was killing the collector and then seeing what I could do about the Anaconda. I didn't know, how engineered it is, and as you can see, at this point I'm pretty much ignoring it, hoping I have enough banks to get through, enough banks to last me until the collector dies. And yeah, I gotta say, I was happy to kill him. So now the collector's dead, I can concentrate on the Anaconda, well, once I've dealt with the ship launch fighter. Someone did tell me recently this group had stopped with all the fighter launching, but yeah, still not quite. Still running into a bit of a fighter issue. Oh yeah, warning, my response to the Reddit thread's coming up and it is in light mode, so sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about the light mode, but yeah, I responded. I thought it was particularly funny saying that we had real life self-esteem issues. Then someone responded in Czech saying I'd be first on the list, so I had to thank him for that. I don't speak Czech, but luckily Google does, so thanks to Google Translate for bringing us close together as a gaming community. Now I decided to try and my best to kill the Anaconda for the rudeness of jumping in on a 1v1 and shooting me in the butt. I was oddly surprised that he was so little engineered. I mean, if you're going to drop in and attack me, I would recommend having a fully engineered ship, because it is honestly quite dangerous in this game to attack people when you're not fully engineered. If I'd have turned around and focused him from the start, what would he have done? I don't know. It's one of those things. I am expecting his allies to turn up shortly, because I am just a lone pirate in Malanja. Unfortunately, I was without my normal bodyguards on this evening, and yeah, but wait till the end of the video and you'll see the surprise bodyguards I wheel out towards the end of this video. I've got to say, it blew me away I've seen a lot of people playing this game that I didn't expect to see playing this game. Whether that just be in my comms panel that I noticed friends from older back online playing this game, or people that have sought me out to play it, because a lot of people have seen my videos showing the game is a bit more active these days, and this has drawn a few more players in. And the more players it draws in, the more players it draws in, and then, you know, it just keeps mounting up and mounting up. So we've got some really good old school PvPers that are coming back to the game. We've got fun and excitement and life in this old dog yet. I'm glad from a content point of view that's amazing, but there's one of my bodyguards to come, and that's the Karl, a legendary NTFS pilot who I thought had stopped playing the game long ago. Oh, yeah, that did turn up, so maybe it's time to... Yeah, sadly the vet turned up, which meant I couldn't confirm the kill on the Anaconda, and that vet tore me a new one, and I was very lucky to escape, to be honest, because this hasn't got the most hull. What with the collector limpets, the hatchbreaker limpets and the hull, you haven't got a lot of space left for hull reinforcement. So for a Phantom it's got low hull. For an FDL it's got really good amazing hull, but it's not an FDL. Now it's time to get back to what I'm supposed to be doing here, and that is being... Space Pirate. Yes, thank you Matt Damon, or should I say Mark Watney. Great film if you haven't seen it. Honestly, being a space pirate is what I'm supposed to be doing here. I am in a pirate ship. There is a wing going back and forth trading. The only problem is they've got a lot of fighter escort, so I've got to get in, grab what I can off the Anaconda and get out before the Corvette kills me. If I grab 1 ton, that is seen as successful piracy. Hell, if I win this interdiction at this point, it's considered successful piracy. Now, as you watch me struggle with this bit of piracy, I'm going to go on to saying how amazing it is that I was in a party of 16 players all playing Elite Dangerous the other day. On the night this happened, I ran into over 18 different players in Elite Dangerous on a random night in the week. Not even a weekend. Got involved in wing fights, had fun, got involved in silly 1v1s, got involved in all sorts of shenanigans, managed to, get involved in trying to pirate a wing of 4 and get away with it and not die, which is always a challenge, especially with the amount of damage some of these ships do. And yeah, this game is way more active now than I've seen it in months. It's way more active now than I saw it, really since the split from PC. This is the most active I've seen the game. I don't know what's causing this, but I'm happy to be riding it out and enjoying it. A lot of people from PC have come back, or people that flip between Xbox and PC are spending some time on Xbox, and that's great. Also, there's so much going on in game. There's power play is getting more interesting for me anyway, at least. There's plenty going on in terms of squadrons and player factions. We've been doing tons of PPI stuff lately, which is great. Fun activity which keeps us engaged even when we're not fully actively pirating people. And yeah, all in all, the game is lit at the moment. I honestly have not seen it in as good a state as this in so long. In fact, I didn't think things would be as good as, get this good again. It's maddening how many people are playing. So given that, I decided to pay that vet back by interdicting him and dropping my newfound wingmates on him. It's Flo, otherwise known as Flo Dooku, because that was his gamer tag for many years, is a cutter pilot that, it's been in so many of my videos over the years. If you go back 7 years ago, I think there's a video of him interdicting me in my ass while he was in his cutter. And as I said earlier, Karl is a former member of NTFS, or current member of NTFS, who mostly migrated to PC with sweaty PvP tryhards and some really fun dudes. Nightfall Shaw, Shadow of Fraxler, Modern Heracles, who used to be in the Dark Marauders, who went over there. A lot of those guys are really cool. Tastiest Grim, Max Resistance, Be Great or Be Bait. Some of the top PvP guys on Elite Dangerous have gone through the NTFS route. Be Great or Be Bait was leader of Cops, and he came from NTFS. and he taught a lot of people how to PvP in this game. An amazing PvPer. There is a video of me once beating him in a 1v1 in my Ramba, and I think I said it was the equivalent of QPR beating Man United in the Cup. It was a really unexpected victory. Yeah, real shocker. So yeah, that's testament to how good he is. You know, I do class him. He was one of those top pilots that was really good at teaching people how to PvP. And I'm here having fun, chasing off the vet that's been chasing me around all night with my newfound bodyguards, who I honestly didn't think I'd be running into playing this game. And it's great. Ace said he hasn't got time to invest in another game, and he's happy to come on here and derp around because he's got all the stuff done. And there is that sweet spot with Elite Dangerous. The grind is horrible. The amount of work you have to do to engineer stuff is horrible. But once you get to a certain point, you start engineering stuff just for fun because you've got it down and you've got enough engineered stuff that you don't feel like you have to do stuff. And when you don't have to do it, it doesn't feel like such a chore. And there is that sweet spot. Once you get to a certain point for Elite Dangerous, it's all about just logging on and doing what it is you love to do. And in my case, that's PvP piracy. I mean, I love the PvP stuff that's on the side of that, the organic PvP. And yeah, that's it for this video. And always remember,
everything's